Yo, what's up? And today I will be showing you how to build slot machines in Yeeps hide and seek. So I'm not actually gonna show you how to build the full thing. I'm just gonna show you how to build like wiring inside of the thing. So let me show you basically the bits of what you need and stuff. So basically with this, it's not the worst to build. So like the stuff you will need are these blocks, that, you'll need this, you'll need these, you'll need screens if it wasn't obvious, you know, you'll need a key dispenser as well, and then the last thing you need are these beautiful things that actually make all of it work. So let me show you how to build it. So basically, to build it, first thing you need, the first thing you'd need is the transmitter heading that way, and then after that you'd need, or is it here? You would need these blocks. Make sure they're faced not that way, this way, very important. And then basically once you place this here, there will be wiring, not hard at all to understand. So basically you put that there, so basically it's sends a signal out, blah blah blah, you know, it sends a signal out, it guesses, and once it guesses it goes to the screen and turns on, you know. And then after that you need screens, not hard to acquire, you just need to, yeah, you might want to place a temporary block if you do that, and you want to build it like this. So I'm going to build it 3 screens high, just for this. You can build it as high as you want. And basically, after that, you when you place the screens, you want to do a bit of wiring. Wiring is not hard. First of all, you want to get those. Just get that real quick, and keep building it. So it's like every one up. You place these, and after these, you place that in the hole. Once you reach the top here, you'll need this block. Make sure you place it like that, like exactly like that. Also, let me just like really quick, just paint it like purple for now, you know. Let me place this back. I just paint it purple real quick. You don't have to, but I did, cause you know. And then you can leave. I leave a 2 block gap distance, cause you know. Yeah, I just like has like 2 blocks, you know. And then after that 2 blocks, you need to place another one of these. So for this one, I'm only going to use 3 of the things. Like this. You can remove those. And then you're going to build up higher. So like if you want, you can build this inside of your place, like I did there. Like you can design around it. This is just the wiring. So make them all 3 blocks higher or more, you can choose. And at this point you might get it now. What you want to do is, actually I showed you the wrong blocks, my bad. Wait, did I? Oh wait a second. So I actually did show you the wrong block. It's not supposed to be that, it's supposed to be this. And basically every time you go like 1, 2, so it's like a 2 block gap, you place it. Let me just make sure those are not coming for me. And then at the end of this one, oh, no, I did it wrong. So it wants to be at the start of everyone like that. And you want to place it like before, like this. My hand doesn't stretch that far. And like that again. And now it should look as something like this. So what you want to do is just copy those wiring bits, not that bit there though, not the block. So you just want to grab your wiring, there, wrong way again, place it there, place this here, place it there. And now the top bit is where it sort of gets tricky for you, so I'll show you in a minute. So the top bit seems tricky for some people, you know. For me though, it's not too tricky since I do understand most of the stuff in the game. Basically what it is, it's like, you go there, so every time you come across one of these, you're going to place it facing, so it's that way, like forward. And then just keep doing that, till it's here, and then place it there. Now, the last thing you do want to do is place one, actually no you don't have to. You want to place a sender, I believe it's called, that way. Now you want to paint this a different color to your things down there. So say you want to paint it like, you say you want to paint it like pink, you know. You would paint it pink, and that's basically the system on how it works and stuff. I also forgot to mention you want to connect these. Should have been the first thing, but since you don't really just do that, and you can just run it across if you want like this. I don't really. You can use straight lines. It doesn't mind. I don't mind. I don't know. And then after that, you wanna place your receivers here. Make sure the receivers are pink. Well, not pink, but you know, the color of the sender. And then after that, you would want to place your key dispensers. Any color, doesn't really matter. And that is how you do it. So you'd go up to the front here. We'll just flip these around, just so you can see better. So what you do here is you paint this the same color as those, and basically, let me just grab a button real quick. It can be a button, keyhole, doesn't really matter. You grab it. Wait, that's the wrong block. You want to grab the sender. I got confused with these a lot, okay? Make sure you don't get confused like me. So basically, this is how you build it. Right here. Make sure those are painted and stuff. This is basically it. So once these are all activated, they'll go to these. Now these will spin, and it'll go to the top and get sent through to that if they're all right. So then after that, you just press it. It'll roll on all. And if you lose, then you lose. And also, I forgot to mention, paint your screens a different color. So, you know. And once you do, it'll go. And then, let me show you what happens if you win. And basically, if you win like that, it'll trigger to that. Right, so I did also accidentally show you that you want to make sure that this is at the bottom here. So you see that little grey bit hugged next to the bright yellow wall? You're going to make that so it's down there. So then it goes this way. Like that. Now that's this way it would work, unlike what I did last time. Just unlucky. So if you win like that, there, it dispenses the keys. And as you see, you can use the keys for absolutely anything you would like.